He came in there with no doubt. He said, look, this is what's gonna happen, and this is how we're gonna get down with it. I wanna imprint off of somebody like that.
Are you coming over?
Yeah, I'm going over there right now.
What's up, bro?
Good.
What's up, brother? Oh.
What's up, David?
Titan, man.
Yeah, we barely got down like 2 weeks ago.
You got this one?
They put cloth in it.
Yeah.
It's not even.
I want to do one with water.
Oh, with water?
Yeah. Have you felt one before? Yeah. Because when you hit it, like your hand like just bounces right back, like bam.
So it's like
Yeah. See,
a
it's
speed
like,
type of
boom.
thing.
No, because see this? It's all gonna come down here, right? You know what I mean? So the water, the way it does it from here to here is exactly the same thing. You know what I mean? And it's like super solid and it's super good. So you coming down? When you coming down?
I'm gonna go down right now. I'm gonna start putting my stuff away.
Okay. Nice meeting you. Huh? He's like, For the cameras, right?
Good?
Yeah, this flips down.
Is that where I can see? So how do you focus it?
So you put your right hand here.
Right here?
This one put it here. On in the grip, yeah. And then this one on the lens.
Okay, so right here.
That's your
I just came up, grabbed the camera. I don't know what to say. Just started interviewing people.
Did you steal it?
I did. I kind of took it off his shoulder. You know what I mean? I asked permission first. Came up, grabbed it. I thought it was a good experience, man. I think some of these guys will loosen up. Again, coming from the same experience, man.
Charlie Gam! Charlie Gam!
Luke! Luke, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. So how old were you when you came in, man?
28.
28? How old are you now?
52.
So you feel like this is something you'll use when you get out of here?
Oh, definitely, most definitely. I feel like it's something that, not that I can use, not just use, but I can spread out and help other people.
Medina right here, man. How you doing? I'm gonna interview you. How you doing, man?
Good, and yourself?
Good. What do you think about this program today?
Oh, it's a good workout.
We got Perkins over here. You don't want to interview? Chris! Come here, man. I need an interview. Come on. I'm the interview. I don't know how well it's gonna go for you, buddy, but we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. So what would you say to somebody who says you're a violent criminal, man?
I would say that I'm a man who committed one violent act because I didn't have the coping skills at the time to adjust and see that what I needed to see beyond what was happening, and that I am not I'm not that person, I'm not that young man that did what he did so many years ago. And these programs basically, they prove that everything changes.
So are you excited about this type of program, man?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. That's why I don't want to stop working. I'm trying to get in here as soon as possible.
You gonna use this stuff when you get out?
Oh, for sure, make some good money.
I belong in prison. I committed a crime and somebody was murdered because of me. I belong here. I should pay for what I did. And there's no way that I can't bring Eric back. There's nothing I can do to bring him back. What I can do is daily live my life to the best of my ability and give back to other men so that they don't make the same mistakes and commit the same crimes that I did.
All right. So what would you say to Titan about these programs, man? What do you feel about what he's doing for you?
What do I feel about Titan? I think Titan is providing an excellent opportunity to give men the ability to feel good about themselves so they can fall back in love with their families and their community.
I came to prison, I perpetuated violence. I did all those things. You know, as I met Charlie, and Charlie was like, you know, what are you doing to get out of prison? Because you're doing everything you can to stay in prison. You know, and it was that seed that was planted that started me changing my life. You know, and getting here, man, it was the first time I ever saw life or parole. I mean, it blew my mind that there was hope, right? Because without hope, what do you have? You have nothing but despair. And when you have despair, violence is always the solution. You look at inner city communities, you look at communities that don't have anything. Why do you think there's so much violence? Why do you think that? It's because there's no hope. There's no hope for success. And when you have nothing, who cares?
Tight, get in there with it, man.
Come on, let's make
Dude,
something.
this guy, give him a job, man.
We're teaching the world how to raise their game.
Right
how to
here
be
in
the
San
best.
Quentin Prison.
Right here in San Quentin Prison.
Boom!
Boom! Woo! I like that.
Charlie Gam! Charlie Gam!
I've been to 4 different prisons, and this is the first time in the past 9.5 years where I've actually seen where men are actually wanting to change their lives instead of focusing on the negative. Even though that I'm in prison, I still don't live like I'm in prison because I make my own world. It's having a positive attitude, it's my faith in God, it's the people I surround myself with, and those are the things that actually allow me to get through my day. The first day, it would look like it was a mountain on a molehill. When you take something that is so old and decrepit, and the vision that Titan had, he saw it. And I know when he was talking with Dante, he saw the vision too. And so I have these 2 brilliant minds that are leading this group of men.
Oh, beautiful. You know, what would we do with that?
I felt that Titan wanted to help others because he was in a position to do that. When I do get out of prison, I know I want to give back like Titan's giving back to this community. And I feel that Titan's motivation is from his heart, and he wants to give back because he can relate to what I've gone through. He can relate to what it feels like to be away from your family when, times need people die and you're not there for your family and you feel like a loser. And I know that he can relate to that because I've had to feel those feelings. And when I could talk to somebody who's walked in my shoes and not judge me, it means a lot.
All of you guys have made mistakes, although I made mistakes. You know what I mean? We're giving you the skills to go out and have a roadmap to success. And it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fail, and but each time you get up one step, you're that much closer. You know what I mean?
I think you're providing something that's tangible that they can reach for.
Yeah.
And when you provide this opportunity, everybody's pro-social.
Yeah.
And so these are the skills that they're gonna be able to use when they go out into society and be pro-social and be successful members for their community, for their family, to give back to their victims. I mean, this is, I want to cry right now because it actually provides me with some kind of hope. And when you lose hope, it hurts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel honored. I feel like this is a big gift, and that's kind of something that I'll carry around for the rest of my life.
The way this machine shop teardown is happening is completely unexpected. I knew I was coming in. I knew that there was a shop in chains and dust and there was a bunch of old machines. But I never knew how much it was going to truly touch my life. What it was going to mean to me to come back in prison. I'm able to discuss the vision. We're going to tear it all out, all the old. And in your life, you need to tear down the old ways of thinking, of actions. You need to get rid of them. We need to clean our foundation like we're cleaning this shop. One day when this place is cleared out, We're gonna have beautiful machines lined up. They're gonna be stacked, boom, 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 boom. We're gonna have another row of machines facing these machines with tables and people working. And we're gonna call this Main Street. So he's taking out the last bend. These guys are cleaning up right now. We're gonna go set some machines, get this place in working order. Boom, come on. And when we accomplish it, they get confidence. And therefore, they understand the principle that you have to take all that is old in your life that is negative and you need to clear it out. They can understand that vision. You know, it's not just about learning how to CNC machine. You know, it's about taking something that's broken, making it new. These guys need experiences that are positive. And the more that they accomplish their goals, the more that they see a vision and reach it, the more that they'll actually believe in themselves. Boom! Woo! So, thanks, brother. Thank you. Oh.
Thanks for a great day.
Yes, man. Thanks for coming.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, yes. All right, brother. Thank you. All right, they're getting out. Thank you, brother. Whether we train them or not, they're getting out. So the guy's been busy, huh?
Oh, been busy. We got everything pretty much cleared out. Getting ready to paint the classroom. Try to get that painted today.
I didn't even recognize it right now.
Action is taking place. The tear down is going great. What's up, man?
Morning. How you doing, sir?
I'm like, give it to me good, man.
What a difference. Holy smokes.
What's up, brother? Good. Good? Yeah, man. Good. Oh!
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
How's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good.
This place is looking good, huh?
2012, I ended up here.
I'm just like, I don't even need to come. Mike said he almost...
I had some tools to, help me when I do get out, but I really think that the machinist is my calling.
All I'm saying is when I first came here and I said, I'm gutting the entire machine shop, it was like tears coming down right here.
Little bit.
You know what I mean? But then we instilled the vision and now he's like,
well, I grew attached and now I've moved on.
He's like, oh, Titan might know a little bit. Maybe I should stick around with this guy.
Oh, I'm sticking around for sure. My uncles called me T-Bird, and that was my little handle as a kid, and it's stuck ever since. We've had a few losses in our family. Little sister, she passed when I was about 6, and that kind of fractured my family. My dad had a real problem with alcohol, and the loss of Olivia, coupled with the stress of the families, divorce was soon to come. I became the man of the house. My mom was a teacher, and it was up to me to, watch my brother every day after school. I started a real self-destructive path, when I decided to abandon my little brother and my mom, and I took off and I moved back to Chico to live with my dad. I still feel that guilt, that shame from leaving my brother behind. I really point to football as the fostering of my aggression, and it was all about standing out, impressing somebody, knocking somebody's head in the dirt and getting a pat on the back for it. That's what I identified myself as.
Because it's gonna end up going where these guys are. So
I truly feel that my arrogance, my cockiness, and that sense of entitlement is what led me to a life crime, which I took another man's life. What about grinders, pedestal grinders and everything? I met up with a few teammates. We got pretty wasted. We ended up behind a frat house. it was a frenzied scene in that dark alley that I still only have bits and pieces of. I mean, I know what everybody has said, and I've processed, you know, the facts of what have happened, but my recollection is still so vague. And I mean, I remember kicking him. I remember hitting him with a board. This poor man got the life beat out of him for no reason. My perspective on life, you know, shifted pretty damn quick. You know, when I found myself behind the razor wire at High Desert with a life sentence, I made a choice to give back, to care for others, and to not do damage.
We cleared out the back area, removing the first 5 machines that are already here at San Quentin. We're putting them in place. What we want to do is get this machine, get this one placed, and then we can come with the forklift and try to get this from the side. We don't have a huge forklift, so we're kind of doing with what we got. Forward. First 2 machines getting put in place. Making it happen. Woo! When I went into prison, straight back, I went through crazy things. But I can honestly say prison didn't break me. It showed me what I didn't want, and I understood that I deserved to be there. The most difficult thing about prison, though, was knowing that my son Chris was just born. That I had a 3-year-old son named Tyson that needed a father. Knowing that my kids were gonna grow up without a father, like I had grown up without a father. And it's not about me, it's about all the hurt that I've caused and I can't do anything about. And I feel like I just need the world to just crush me so we can just do it, because I can't deal with the fact that I can't see my kids. You know, when I got out of prison, in my neighborhood, the people that I knew on the outside were going back in and out. And I had an opportunity to go to the mainland, and now I'm leaving my kids again. I didn't leave them because I wanted to leave them. I left them because I knew there was nothing there work-wise for me. And it was a long journey, because building a life and building trust with your ex-wife so that you can have your kids and actually become a father, it took years. To the wall. Bring it down. Oh. Mission complete. The plan is coming together. The warden, superintendent, governor, they're gonna walk through here and they're gonna see my babies, your babies, right there, yes. Right? Super speed, powerful machine.
He didn't even come in there with any doubt. He came in there with no doubt. He said, look, this is what's gonna happen, and this is how we're gonna get down with it.
You see it coming together, the creation.
Give you a proper one, I see it. He's the real deal. He's a reflection of his shop, and his shop is a reflection of him. I want to imprint off of somebody like that. Who knows, you know, someday maybe open up my own shop, you know, someplace. Have something like that, and I'll know how to do it.
Motor up here, servo, and then this moves up and down. So as this moves up and down, it moves and cuts and drills and does everything. So that's a mill.
So it cuts to the coordinates that you give it.
Yep. Okay. So what we do is we put a part in here.
Some people kind of feel like, wow, why there, you know? You can go anywhere. And there's some good men in here. I got something to offer these guys, and they come in and hear what I got to say, and I see a lot of people taking my advice and actually growing from it. I got a lot of respect from these guys. They got respect from me. It's just kind of nice to be able to share what I've got, my gift, I guess. At least that's the way they put it. You guys ready for it? 4 screws, we gotta go. 4 screws, gotta go. You know, I just do what I do. I enjoy doing what I do. I'm away from my family 5 days a week, but you know, I'm down here I'm putting my time in, and I'm seeing some results out of these guys. It's just nice to see grown men actually accept what I have to offer and to be able to take it and run with it. And I'm seeing some positive results out of it. That's what gets me up every morning. I enjoy it. I know it's coming to an end. I'm on my last leg.
I'm paying you 37 cents an hour. Come on, bring it on.
I got 30 years and I'm retiring, so I go home to my family, but I know it's coming to an end and I'm gonna miss it. And hopefully my time in the prison system has helped some people. I know it's helped me. It's been a good adventure. Check out this tool room here.
Now this is a tool crib. This tool crib is crazy awesome. You see all these tools?
A lot of stuff, drawers full of stuff.
We don't actually need all these tools. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna donate them to other prisons, other projects and classes. I'm gonna standardize the tools so we have a small list instead of a huge list. When you look at the sheer amount that are locked up behind here, and then you're thinking it's a prison with sharp tools.
When a student needs a tool, the tool room guy will go to the window, they'll hand him a chit system.
Okay.
And this is dedicated to this inmate.
It's like CHIT or?
Yeah, CHIT. It's a chit, we call it. This one's number 6. So student number 6, if he needed this piece of equipment right here, we're gonna chit it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then he hands it to the student. When the student's done with it, he'll bring it back, he'll check it back in, and then we got a chit system. This goes on here. Then they got to count these. There's 10 chits per student. And then the tool room guy will clear this, and then he'll have the instructor come in. He has a look at every shadow, make sure nothing is missing from a shadow. And that's how we can identify everything's back.
The assumption is made that if we're missing it here, we might be missing it elsewhere.
Yeah.
So everybody goes on lockdown. We've got to search and find that tool.
The entire
institution,
the whole institute, the whole prison goes on lockdown if somebody does not return one tool.
So then we'll take and we'll bring that inmate in and we'll search the area that he was using it at. We had a situation. Usually in a little rolled off. We lost a tool that I had that I chitted out to another department. And the last place they knew about it was under the concrete they just poured. So we actually demoed the whole concrete, had to find the tool. We thought it was there, but we didn't know it was there. So we took jackhammers and we got the concrete up to find out if that tool was there, and it was. It was stuck in the concrete, and we got our tool back. That is how serious we are on tool control.
So every machine has standardized tooling for that machine. And like we talked about getting the carts, so you have one cart per machine. You have a library of tools. It's either in the cart or it's in the machine. That's it. I started my company in March of 2005. I finally got the opportunity to have Tyson and Christian, and now I had Titan, all 3 of my kids come and live with me. I felt complete. I felt like a man. Don't get me wrong, it was hard. You don't just walk into your kids' lives and start being a father when they've lived independently for so long. But just having that chance, again, changed everything and helped take my life to another level. Now I can't lose, because it's not about me, it's about them. That guy is gone. This guy, that's who I am. Today I have 5 kids. I got Tyson, I got Chris, I got Titan, I got Nathaniel, and I got Gabrielle. I have a beautiful wife. I have a family. It's all worked out, but believe me, it was tough. And without this trade and manufacturing and people that believed in me and my faith in the Lord, there's no way that I could get there. There's no way that I would be able to be where I'm at.
Hey,
what's up?
What's going on?
It's looking great, man.
All right. Yeah. How you doing, man? Good to see you guys. Right on. Woo. Yeah, check it out.
So you already got the wall going on?
Yeah, we put it in 2 sections. They just set it up. We're going to anchor it to the floor, and then they're drilling. We're going to put the electrical in it. We're going to put plywood on it, and then drywall on this side. We set up some scaffolding. We got guys on the windows right now, scraping all them, clean them up. And we're going to finish, probably get this wall painted today. Got to finish up in the classroom.
Awesome.
Covered up the machines, so we're good to go.
Cool, man.
We're going to rock and roll.
How are you, man? Coming alive, huh? Woo, I love it.
I heard all kinds of positive things about him, and I knew that CNC machining was something I was doing before, so I wanted to continue my education. So what better way to continue my education with somebody that's been in my shoes and is actually out there being a productive person than Titan. He is the perfect person. You know, to have somebody that's been through that makes it more meaningful to somebody like me. Nothing worse than a dirty window. You can go inside and you have to look through it. It's such an experience to get to learn from somebody that's been in prison and to get an opportunity to better myself and do it with somebody that's been here. It kind of builds a bond that, you know, that it's kind of inexplainable.
1.8.
1.8? I just looked at that one right now too.
1.8.
0.125?
Boom. Quarter inch.
Quarter inch? 0.50. No, 0.25. I feel like when he's around, it's like always a positive, radiant feeling. He could break down stuff to us in a way that we understand it, even though there's a lot of technical terms in machining that we don't understand.
I can see a quarter inch. I can't see 3/1000ths. You know what I mean? And then I just put this little spacer against it, and then I'll just lift it, and right when the spacer goes in, that's 250. You won't find that in books.
Being in this program is an experience that I never thought I'd get in prison. I've been in a spot where I told my mom, oh, I'm done with that, I'm done with that, I'm done with that. And look, I just fell right back into it, and she kept telling me, oh, what is it? I seen my son for the first time since Christmas of 2012 on Father's Day this year. And what better present for me to give him than a father that is changed, you know? And it is hard, you know, seeing him this big, and then now he's almost as tall as right here about my chest height when I stand up, and he's big. And you know, I love my kids, you know, they're my world. Starting the second chance right here.
I mean, kids are a great anchor. I love hearing you guys talk about your kids. Talking about family with you guys and sitting here with this, it's been real helpful. And it's rooted us back into why we're here, why we're walking the straight and narrow, why I'm at San Quentin. Being that person that my mom raised, being that person that I've matured into, being that person that has learned from his tragic mistakes is somebody I can be proud of. I'll be out there one day for my family, and one day is not too far away. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you especially for your time.
Now that I have my opportunity with these men in prison, I never thought I would try to get in. I'm working to teach them and speak to them so they get it, so they're ready for the long walk, the long road. Because when you come from this life, nothing comes overnight.
On the next Built Behind Bars.
I got Jerry bringing the machines in.
Now it feels like an open environment and everything is new.
This is unbelievable.
It's like a Ferrari.
The program's going to give me the tools that I need to be successful.
Titan wanting the wall built, he's going to put some simulators on it.
This is going to be our simulator station all the way down.
The vision is becoming a reality.